Chapter 2: The Book Badger and the Blank Book. The shimmering ink-blue tunnel of pages stretched deep into Elle's bedroom wall. Before she could even ask a question, her foot slipped and she felt a sudden tug, as if something was pulling her in. The next second, with a soft whoosh, she tumbled headfirst into a vast, inky darkness. She landed with a gentle thump on a pile of soft, sweet-smelling paper, cushioning her fall. Before she could even gasp, she heard a muffled, huffy-puffy voice nearby. "Welcome to the border entrance of Book City." A fluffy little creature with round glasses and a tiny satchel, just like before, was struggling to clamber out of the mountain of books, carefully patting his bottom. His gray fur was delightfully messy, and he grumbled under his breath, "Good thing we landed in the children's book section. If we'd fallen into the mystery novels, we might have been caught in a cipher trap." Elle's eyes widened. This place was like an endless library, with bookshelves stretching as far as she could see, but with no ceiling. Above them, a deep, inky blue night sky hung suspended, adorned with rows upon rows of glittering bookshelves. Books spun slowly in the air like stars, and the air whispered with a soft rustle of turning pages as if the wind itself was reading aloud. She couldn't help but ask, Is this really the world inside books?" "Yes and no," the little creature, Wachi the book badger, replied, flipping open a miniature notebook. "This is Book City, made up of the lingering memories of every story ever read, every tale ever imagined. It's not just a collection of narratives, it's a vast warehouse of human values, emotions, and memories." Elle frowned. "But why are the books disappearing?" Wachi's voice suddenly turned serious. "That, Elle, is precisely what we need to investigate. Follow me. I want you to meet a very important friend." He hopped onto a thick stack of blank-paged books and gently tapped a cover. "Inkblot, wake up! We have a guest!" The book vibrated softly, and then a shimmering, silvery mist rose from its pages, slowly swirling and condensing into the form of a sprite. She looked like a tiny girl woven from feathers, ink dots, and delicate pieces of paper. Her ears were curved like turning pages, and her eyes gleamed like glowing commas. "Did you say a reader has come?" Her voice was as soft and lyrical as a whispered poem. "This is Inkblot," Wachi introduced, "the book sprite of blank pages. She knows many secrets about the disappearing stories." Inkblot floated gracefully in front of Elle, examining her closely. You carry the memories of reading, a power we haven't seen in a very long time. Recently, more and more characters are being sucked into the black pages. They lose their names, their stories, and even we, the book sprites, are beginning to fade." She raised her tiny arm, and her fingertip, as slender as a pencil, slowly melted, dissolving into a single drop of ink that splattered softly onto the pile of books below. Elle gasped. "We must stop this," Inkblot continued, her voice filled with quiet urgency. "The heart of story is shattering. Book City is no longer safe." "The heart of story?" Elle asked. "It is the soul of this city," Inkblot whispered, "the essence and belief of all narratives, but someone is corrupting it. They are replacing truth with lies and imagination with emptiness." Wachi jumped up, his voice tense and eager. "We have to act now, Elle, and find the fragments of that heart. We start with the first lost character." "Who is it?" Elle asked. "We're not entirely sure," Wachi admitted, pulling out a faded, yellowed scrap of a page. "His name has already been erased, but we know he used to live in a children's book called The Brave Mountain Mouse. We need to go to that book's ruined section to find him." Elle swallowed hard. "But I'm just a normal kid. Can I really do this?" Inkblot offered a faint smile, a gentle light that felt like sunshine spilling into the dusty corner of an old book. "The greatest stories, Elle, never start with a hero." Elle took a deep breath, tucked the glowing black ancient book into her backpack, and clenched her fists. "Okay, I'm ready." And so, they stepped onto the circular pathway paved with swirling book pages. Ahead lay a labyrinth of stories, dangerous fragmented pages, and the faint, yearning calls of lost characters. And one of those voices, carried on the soft breeze, sounded like weeping, a choked sob, as if some nameless little character was waiting to be found again.